Hi everyone, Coco Bear here, your candy aunt. And in this video, I'm going to show you a different way to do the 45-degree attachment. Now, when we made this one earlier, we had a base and then we built the 45-degree attachment from the base. Some letters, it's actually easier if we have two bases that are already kind of made and then we attach it at a 45-degree angle. So this works for letters W, M, and N, okay? So that's what we're going to do in this video. I'm going to add two bases together using a 45-degree attachment. Okay, so in order to do this, we actually need one base that's finished, and the one that we're attaching with a 45-degree, this one should be unfinished, okay? Because we're gonna attach it. So this one should be unfinished. And what I mean by unfinished is this. So this is the last loop that would have been completed. I'm just going to take this last bead off. And when I do that, I have this and I have the string coming out of these three beads. So if we were going to end this, I would add one last bead here and I would close it up, right? But this is one step before that. So this is the step where we have the string coming out of the three beads. And then the last step would be to add that one bead and close it up. So this is where we want to be right here, okay? Hopefully you've made enough of these that makes sense to you. And here we go. So I marked this with some permanent marker. And when you mark it with permanent marker, this will easily come off if you have some alcohol-based wet wipes. Okay, you could just easily wipe that off. And I'm going to use some yellow beads to attach it just so that you can see what it looks like. Okay? All right, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to move the yellow beads right now and zoom in so you can see. Okay, so I'm going to orient this like this just so you can see. Okay, my left string is going to go through this bead right here, like this. And then my right string is going to go through the same bead in the opposite direction, like this. Okay, so I'm closing this up. And this is what it looks like. So now you see that these four beads are now complete, okay? They're complete right here. So this is what it looks like from the side. Oops, there we go. So this is where we're gonna add the yellow beads. Okay, so my right string here, I'm going to go through these two beads that I marked with the blue. So right string, I'm going to go through these two beads, just like that. Okay, I'm going to add a yellow bead, and then I'm going to go through this bead right here. So let me just actually mark it. So I'm going to go through this bead right here and then back through these two beads here, okay? So go through this bead and then back through these two beads that I marked blue. So I'm making like a giant loop or giant circle. Okay. Okay, and I'm going to do the same thing to the other side. So this is my left string here. And I'm going to move this. I'm going to mark this bead here, just so you see. Okay, so with my left string, I'm going to go through these two beads that I originally marked on the bottom. So I'm going to go through those two beads like this. I'm going to add a yellow bead on the string. And then I'm going to go through the 3 beads. 1, 2, 3. So the blue one. And then again through the same 2 beads. 1, 2. Okay, so it looks like this. Okay, so I have my left string here. Whoops, I have my left string here and my right string here. So it should look like this. And finally, this is going to be really easy. I'm just going to pull the strings through these 4 and I'm going to close it. So my right string, I'm going to go through that white one, the yellow one, the white one, and the yellow one again. Okay, so I went through those 4. I'm going to do the same with my left string. So my left string, I'm going to go through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so I'm going to go 1, actually, you know what? I don't have to go through it 5 times. Just once is enough. So it will close right here. So that's what it's going to look like. And I could tie it off right here. But you know what? I don't want to tie it right here just because this is such a critical spot. So I'm going to bring it over on the side. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take this string, the one that was the left string. I'm going to go up here. And I'm actually going to turn it. I'm going to go through a few of these strings. So I'm going to go down. I'm going to come up through this bead here. And then I'm going to take the other string and I'm going to go through this bead. And then I'm going to tie the knot right here. Okay, just so you know, it would have been totally okay for me to tie the knot here, but then I didn't want it, I didn't want the string here, I didn't want the knot here just because this is such a, it would be such an eyesore right there, which is why I moved the knot over on the side here. So my knot is there, so I'm just going to apply some clear nail polish and cut that off. So some clear nail polish there. Let me go through this bead. And then I'm gonna cut it. Okay, and this is how I do a 45 degree angle addition. So this one is a little bit different from this one, just because this one, it kind of grew out that way, and this one, I attached these 2 pieces right here. Okay, so you're gonna be using both techniques.